תעבירי את התיקייה. אני מקשה.
We have different desks here, and we have teams that are working on technology, cutting-edge technology like AI, like facial recognition, voice recognition, trying to match patterns of movements and all the stuff. On the other hand, we have people who are in social networks. What they do is basically they are the eyes on social networks of different movies, different photos that are relevant to the hostages. And then we have also a group of interrogators, we call them, information scientists, data scientists, that basically goes over all the data and try to assemble a picture of what we see here.
And no, the first one. And the first idea was to make a line like the Interpol protocol, where all the bodies are undergoing several types of examination, external examination of the body, registration of objects, fingerprints, DNA testing, dental examination, and total body CT. And then the body is coming out of this chain. But we understood that if we continue like this, it will take too much time. This was not on him, this was with the body, but they think they saw marks. I don't see pictures of it right now. I look for it because it's just from the last minutes. And we took from everybody, from all the bodies, we took DNA samples and fingerprints. And since people here are recruited to the armies, it's mandatory recruitment to the army. Many people have the fingerprints and the DNA and also the dental records registered in the army, in data bank of the army. So then we can use it for comparison. You see here, it's written, it's taken from the security room of, these are names of people that were there, sorry, on the security room. We see people without heads, but I cannot say, to be honest, that they were beheaded. I didn't see all the bodies, but I don't know what is the reason that there is no head. I can't say that it is a knife or maybe a projectile of something. I cannot say now for sure. But we will continue the examination, we will continue the examination, and then we'll probably have more answers about the reason why these people are beheaded. Maybe it is a missile or something. I cannot say because the bodies are charred.
So how our DNA database for tissue specification for donation of kidney if you want to have a
projectile or a missile, it can take off your head easily. So, and if the body is charred, I cannot see the edges of the wound and say why it was beheaded. So I don't want to say that people were beheaded deliberately. I cannot say it. I can say that I saw people without heads. My name is C-H-E-N.
Okay, so we divided into two groups, okay?
Kugel, K-U-G-E-L.
We have tested over 750 samples at the last days. We have profiles until now to most of them. There are still samples that will originate from bone samples or heavily burned samples, degraded samples that will need additional attempt to have to until we will be able to achieve the genetic profile. As we mentioned before, over 500 unidentified persons were already being identified, and the efforts are still at the process, and we are still receiving additional samples that are arriving to this facility.
Shame on you! 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 Leave! 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 Leave!
the BBC are, yes, they have been showing us as the bad guys, as the terrorists, and not calling Hamas terrorists as they are. If the king can call Hamas terrorists, so can you.
I've come down here today to the BBC, an organisation I've respected all my life, to state basically how upset I am the way that they're just not considering Hamas to be terrorists. It's as simple as that. This is meant to be the British institution, something that we put all our life and our trust into. And quite honestly, it feels like they're shafting us.
What do you call it?
Terrorist attacks in London, and that one wrong was extraordinary. Even when the Catholic
I'm here today. I just feel so helpless. Feel so sad, and I just felt like being with a bunch of people who felt the same as me. Never mind this particular cause. We're all Jews. We've suffered something so horrible, and I just want a bit of solace in my people now. That's why I'm here.
I think that they need to call it for what it is. If this had happened to any other country or religion, everyone would be up in arms. It just seems that it's the same old hatred of Israel, Jews, whatever you want, and I just think enough is enough. We need to stand up for ourselves, yeah?
Everyone keeps yelling free Palestine. I agree, free them from Hamas. Best case scenario, free Palestine from Hamas, give the Palestinians and the Jews their freedom.
The best we can hope for is a very quick ending to this terrible situation with as little suffering as possible, but I just can't see it happening at the moment. It's a very dark place.
Personality, and he used to be a parliamentary lobby correspondent.
תפקידו של ראש ממשלת צרפת, של נשיא צרפת, של ממשלת צרפת.
On y a des gouvernements israéliens.
בתיאום.
במידה והם כן שם, אז אנחנו ממש מודים להם כי הם...